It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tip-off coming up shortly from Smoothie King Center as the New Orleans Pelicans will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, one thing we know, they feel they match up well in this contest. It's obviously an opponent they're confident going up against. We won't have to wait long to see if that confidence is well-founded. And the Warriors head coach, former three-point ace, Steve Kerr, he has deep knowledge of the game. Also, some front office experience. He's helped establish a great culture for this organization, Kenny.
Well, he set some core values, He wanted you to have compassion, competitiveness, and mindfulness. Throwing a sprinkle of joy, and then all of a sudden
You have the makings of a great day.
No doubt. There it is, and a lot of fun to play.
And with all those great recipes, Kenny, I think it's part of how they lured KD to the team. Got to credit Steve. He helped lay the blueprint.
Has your day been filled with compassion and mindfulness and joy so far, Shaq?
Always sit next to you, Ernie.
Oh man. Yeah. How about you, Kenny?
Oh, man, you just put some butter on that toast, man. Golly.
Don't forget the jam.
I hope this show never ends.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. We're in New Orleans, Louisiana. The Pelicans playing here with a home court advantage. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the point guard. No good from Moore.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
And something that surprised me last season was the play of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. He's always been, Doris, considered a solid defender. But he seemed to make a bigger jump last year in how he impacted that end of the floor.
Well, let's remember, Kev, that there was so much talk about who would protect the rim for the Golden State Warriors when Kevin Durant came aboard. Turns out he was their rim protector. This guy has a career high in blocks and formed an incredible duo with Draymond Green up front. Just great stuff. Boy, think about last season for Kevin Durant, guys. He was putting up yet another MVP-type season before that knee injury made him miss extended time. But then he comes back, and he's the MVP of the NBA Finals. I think he'd make that trade, guys.
Now here's more. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul. And for Durant last season was filled with so much scrutiny for his decision to leave Oklahoma City, go to Golden State. Still, he was having an elite year with his offense before that knee issue.
Well, there's so much talk about where Kevin Durant chose to play that people tended to forget a few things. This is one of the most dangerous and consistent scorers we've ever seen in the NBA, and he will find a way to blend his skill in with any team.
You look at the influences and former coaches of Steve Kerr, and it's easy to see why Kerr has been a success as a coach.
Well, I think if you look about how this man goes about his business, it's important to recognize he played for Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich, and certainly takes advantage of the wisdom he learned from 2 of the all-time greats. Think back to his college coach, Lute Olson. So much of his offensive approach with the fast pace and the discipline came from Lute. It's so smart to take a little bit from each one of the mentors and the guys you've played for.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, Klay Thompson can score at all 3 levels, doing work in the mid-range right now.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry. What's the news there, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we talked about how to shut down this formidable offense they're facing, and he told me it's all about following the scouting report. He said, look, we've got all this information. Which guys shoot best from what spots on the court. We just have to take that stuff away and make them make adjustments. Kevin, we'll see who handles that best tonight.
Thanks very much, David. They recognize how difficult it is to face an offensive-minded team like this one.
They pose a lot of challenges for sure, mainly because teams have put so much effort into defending them.
Well, I think it's more mental effort than anything else, Greg. It takes great awareness to be effective defensively against them. You can't get lost, and you always have to be in the right position. The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
And Holiday has it in the corner. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They now take the lead.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now here's Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Davis. Durant against Davis. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Listen, the Warriors are an incredible offensive juggernaut, but the reality is this team has been a championship caliber team because of their defense. The versatility of Draymond Green helps contribute to a team that led the league in opponents' field goal percentage and led the league last season in blocks and steals. Truly incredible on that end.
Good on the second free throw. And for the Warriors, what they do on defense is impressive on their own. A lot of switching and rotations that they are able to get away with because of their personnel.
Correct, Kev. What makes this team work is they have a group of players who can all cover multiple positions. The Warriors can turn that switch and close out games because of absolutely suffocating defense.
Now here is Holiday following the shot by Kevin Durant. Moore right side. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Moore's got 5 points so far.
You know, I like how he's getting involved in the offense. He's picking his spots and making his shot attempts count.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Davis sets a screen. Holiday dishes to Davis. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's Pachulia. Cans the 12-footer. Pachulia's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, how about that look from Klay Thompson? For a player known for his shooting, that passing very special.
Pass to Cousins. Feeds to Cunningham. Curry with the steal. Dishes it to Green. So they take the lead.
Boy, you have to respect how crafty Draymond Green is on the interior. Has the ability to get deep inside and finish with ease.
Now here's Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Just great use of the rim to shield the defender from the ball and finish on the reverse.
Curry kicks to Durant. There's the screen. The pass to Green. Curry dishes to Pachulia. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. The wide open look here for Holiday. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Holiday's got 5.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
High post, Pachulia. Shoots over Cousins, and that one hits back iron. New Orleans leading by 4. Outside, Davis. Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. The putback. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Teardrop shot. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
You know what never ceases to amaze me, Kevin, is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
The free throw drops for Curry. When Curry is on the floor, you can just see how he impacts the play. Even when he doesn't have the ball, defenders can't help off too far or he'll make him pay. Doris, I've seen defenders give up an open layup just not to give Curry a clean look from deep.
Well, that's why the stat sheet doesn't tell the entire story relative to the influence Steph Curry has on the outcome of the game. The commitment required to cover Curry allows opportunities for other people on his team.
Outside Holiday. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Green. Goes up the baseline, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Over Durant, and Durant sends it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's more. 5 points in the game. Drills the three-pointer. And it's 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Curry kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Green. Here's Pachulia. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Well, you wouldn't think about it with the position he plays, but, you know, Doris Pachulia is an underrated playmaker, very knowledgeable about how to space the floor, and also can drop a perfect pass to a cutter if you let him.
Well, he's the near-perfect teammate because he always understands the role that you want him to play. High IQ, he sees the floor, and he's very unselfish, Kev. He likes to make that extra pass.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Clark. Davis sets a screen to the inside, off the pick, and finished off by Davis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's West, picked by Pachulia. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. And that one goes long.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. There's a good screen. Iguodala outside. Off the pick. Nice jump shot. Good.
You know, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Clark, the pass to Cunningham. Davis sets a screen. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his first points in this one.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
Kicks it to Pachulia. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Second shot opportunity, and Davis sends it back. Miller kicks to Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Stephen Curry. And there are so many high-powered offenses out there nowadays. Which coaches do you think, though, devise the best defensive schemes to counter those terrific offenses?
Well, certainly some of the most identifiable defensive minds in the NBA. Greg Popovich comes to mind. Tom Thibodeau comes to mind. Quinn Snyder. I don't think you can overlook the Golden State Warriors. They've been one of the best defensive teams for the last several years as well. So credit to Steve Kerr and his great defensive coordinator, Ron Adams.
Good read by you. You're right. First one falls for him. Some changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee comes in for Zaza Pachulia. Young is subbed in for Steph Curry. And so Clark nails both of them. Warriors trail by 8. The feed to Livingston. He kicks it to Young. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New Orleans has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. There's a good screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. For New Orleans, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. That one misses.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
From deep, Iguodala. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, Kev, we know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
Here's Clark. On the wing, Davis. There's a screen. Jumper off the screen. He doesn't hit that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Livingston with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Clark. He's covered by Livingston. And Ian Clark good for 3. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Fires from the corner. Livingston, no luck.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Miller. And it's Clark in the corner. Pass to Cunningham. Crawford outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Now Livingston. McGee up top. The dish to Iguodala. Picked by West. Beyond the arc. Iguodala no good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. You almost never get that wide open a look.
Miller dishes to Clark. Back to Miller. Davis against McGee. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded 5-star recruit coming out of high school.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player from year to year and find different ways to show, what you're capable of, and that's kind of how, my story unfolded from high school to now, is just adding a little bit of piece here, a piece there every single year.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
When he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Ian Clark out there with Jordan Crawford. Then there's Allen. Then it's Miller, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Allen. Doris, with defensive rules now allowing teams to play a sort of soft zone, does that make it easier to hide bad defensive players on your team?
Well, it certainly gives you one avenue. I don't think you can play zone in the NBA for any extended periods because the coaching is too good and the skill level of the players would destroy a zone if you gave a steady diet of it. I do believe, however, that hiding a defensive weakness comes down to personnel. How many can you hide on one particular floor? Somebody's going to get exposed somewhere if there's too many.
No doubt. Here's Davis following the score by Golden State. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Young's got his second basket of the night. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Clark kicks to Davis. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Miller kicks to Allen. Six on the shot clock. Fades. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors trail by 5. Young outside. Pass to Iguodala. He dishes it to Bell. Screen by Young. Bell passes to McGee. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Takes a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 5. He feeds it to Miller. Off target from outside. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's Iguodala with the drive. Here's McGee. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ian Clark. And Golden State also making a change. Thompson's checked in. The Pelicans have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Davis sets a screen. Cousins with a screen on Bell. Crawford kicks to Davis. Shoots over Livingston. And again, no good by New Orleans.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now here's Crawford. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot to end this cold run, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Crawford. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Livingston dishes to Thompson. Back to Livingston. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Crawford kicks to Allen. Cousins with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Davis. Cousins, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cousins has got 9.
And in 2015, Cousins added that 3-pointer to his game. Now he can do it all offensively.
Thompson outside. The 3. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, he saw he had a huge opportunity to help his team. Score is tight-knit, and he comes through.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Crawford. They get the rebound, and McGee kicks to Thompson. Miller against Young, feeds to Livingston. A second chance effort. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 6 points for him.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Dishes it to Davis. Allen with it, picked up by Thompson. Allen kicks to Crawford over Young. Crawford, no luck. The Warriors leading. Young outside. There's the pass to McGee. Kicks it to Bell. McGee sets the pick for Young. Shot clock at 6. Over Miller. Shot's good from Young. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead. The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Crawford kicks to Davis. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Darius Miller. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jordan Crawford.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Doris, what an honor. Inducted into your college's Hall of Fame, something not many of us can say. What does that kind of honor do for the confidence for you personally going forward?
You know what? Providence College is a place that means a great deal to me. So what that Hall of Fame induction did was just remind me of all the special memories that I shared with my teammates. I'm close with many of them today. And Kevin, you know this. You know, if you've ever been inside a locker room, it's those moments when you're laughing until your stomach hurts. I'd say we were the Hall of Fame fun team. That's what I'd say.
I think we're on the fun team here on 2K. Here's Curry, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Bell with a screen on Holiday. Curry against Holiday. Curry attacking. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 5 now.
Boy, guys, how about the burst Curry used to get to the tin and finish at close range? That is beautiful.
And here's Holiday. He's got 8. Moore left side. The 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Moore's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Davis. 13 points in the game. Allen passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. And it's Davis missing. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Now the feed to Durant. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Curry against Holiday. On the wing, Davis. Over Green. And it's Davis missing.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
And they pick up 2. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, I'll tell you, Steph Curry almost as accurate as a passer as he is as a shooter, and that's saying something, Kevin.
Davis sets a screen. Holiday dishes to Davis. Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. And so here is Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. They set the pick. The wide open look for Durant. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
And Moore kicks to Holiday. Screen by Cousins. Kick out to Moore. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. He kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, Thompson keeps his composure through the contact. If you're going to foul him, it better be done right, because you don't want to give him this and one.
You think of Klay Thompson and you think of his great shooting ability. But Doris, he is just as impactful on the other side of the ball.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is one of the elite two-way players in the game, because though he doesn't get a ton of steals or blocks, when it comes to guarding the James Hardens or the Russell Westbrooks, Klay always draws that assignment and does an incredible job.
New Orleans has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Cousins. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And with great players, you've got to pick your poison. You'll live with Cousins shooting from mid-range.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Thompson with the bucket.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Clark. The dish to Cousins. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins, getting into the body there offensively. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here is Cook. Passes to Holiday. Cousins with a screen for Holiday. Here's Cunningham. Doesn't go for him. West with some nice D. And Curry has it in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 11. Here's Cousins. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And here's Green outside, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Clark, the pass to Holiday. Screen by Cousins. From the stripe. And it's off the back rim, no good. Green kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Durant. Puts up a 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he hits the first of 3.
Well, Kevin Durant, one of the more efficient players that we have ever seen. This guy is a juggernaut by himself on the offensive end. He can score from virtually any spot on the court.
He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on their heels, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
A view from the sky above of this lovely city as we make our return to New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
Warriors leading by 5. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Curry against Holiday. Curry kicks to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. Free throw line jump shot. Kept alive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pachulia's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
Now, Pachulia just tireless on the boards, throws himself at the basket to get any rebound he can.
Pass to Cousins. That's short off the rim.
Now, great look on that, just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now. They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
Here's Davis. Great D that time from Durant.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Keeps it alive. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Thompson kicks to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Davis with it, outguarded by Pachulia. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Davis missing.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. He feeds it to Davis. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. Here's more. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Not how they hope to start the second half, missing 4 of their first 5 here.
It's Durant on the wing. Feeds it to Pachulia. Back to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
Warriors leading by 13. Dishes it to Green. Now the pass to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Curry against Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Guys, think about the impact Steph Curry has had on the next generation of players, right? Kids all over are shooting 3-point bombs and trying to handle the basketball like Steph Curry. He has changed the game at a generational level with his ability to score it.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Crawford's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. Screen by Cousins. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one fast break. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trailed by 18. And Doris, I'm sure there are a ton of young coaches out there having to explain why a pull-up 3 from 30 isn't a good idea most of the times. But then Curry's shooting ability has made that a common shot for him.
Right. His name is already on the top of most of the major three-point records in NBA history. But this guy has put a ton of time into his craft, and he's a once-in-a-generation type shooter.
For New Orleans, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one drops. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Green, and another basket for Golden State.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
Here is Cunningham. Kicks to Cousins, and it's Crawford top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Moore dishes to Crawford. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green passes to McGee. That one goes in. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's the pick. Crawford kicks to Davis. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Curry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. You look at the height of Sean Livingston, Doris, and how he is able to both score and facilitate for others. He is a coach's dream in that regard.
Well, Sean Livingston is a mismatch nightmare because with his size, he can shoot over most point guards in the post or in the mid-range. But then if you put a bigger player on him, he can create mismatches at other positions. He's a tough guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, the amazing part for me, Kevin, is if Steph Curry had managed to have an NBA career half as good as his father's, he still would have been a major success story. But he's gone so far beyond that and become the penultimate superstar.
Stephen Curry hits them both. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Crawford dishes to Moore. The feed now to Cunningham. Screen by Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Screen by Young. Livingston passes to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From 12 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. They kick it out to Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 21. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
New Orleans making some changes here. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Ian Clark subbed in for Ejuan Moore. Golden State also making some changes. West comes in for JaVale McGee, and it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. Now here's Cousins, 13 points in the game. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
One shot.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Clark kicks to Cousins. Miller with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Cousins gets it to go.
And Cousins just relentless at attacking down low.
Warriors leading by 22. Now Iguodala. He's got 5. Young dishes to Green. Green missing again. The Pelicans shooting well. They're at 45%. Clark kicks to Cunningham. And another 3 for New Orleans.
I tell you, you give him a free look from three-point range, that is simply a recipe for disaster.
Shot from the wing. That shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Miller up on top. He's covered by Iguodala. And good that time. 17 points here for Cousins.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Iguodala outside. Livingston kicks to Green. Picked by West. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. What can you say about the playmaking ability of Draymond Green? He has evolved, Doris, into a point forward for one of the most high-powered offenses in NBA history.
Right, Draymond Green makes this system work. He's got tremendous vision. He can handle the basketball, can create for his teammates, and most importantly, he's an unselfish guy who wants his teammates to score.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Green.
And guys, it is so rare to see a player like Draymond Green who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, right? This guy moves so well, anticipates every play on the floor. He is just so disruptive and can shut down a player on any given night.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second. And you think, Doris, about the impact of Draymond Green, and he has had on that defensive end, again, Defensive Player of the Year last season in the NBA. Beyond the triple-doubles without any points, he can just erase chances in crunch time.
I would say he is about the last guy you want to go at when the game is hanging in the balance, because his defense raises its level when the game is going to be determined. I think he might have another Player of the Year on the defensive end in his tool belt before it's all said and done.
Now, here's Cousins. 17 points in the game. Miller kicks to Cousins. Over Green. Green with the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Warriors leading by 18. Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Crawford. Thompson misses. New Orleans gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. No good from Clark.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
Here's West. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Cousins is no joke down low. It's no surprise when the D elects to foul him, given his massive size.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Cousins.
And you can tell that Cousins wants to win badly. A super competitive guy. His skill set is off the charts.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. And the Warriors with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Curry passes to Green, picked by West. He kicks it to Curry. Picked by West. From deep, Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Green with a screen on Holiday. Now here's Thompson. Defense is right there. Off target from the baseline. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Holiday with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. No good from Clark. Warriors leading by 13. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Picked by West. Back to Curry for the three. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Curry's got 19 points.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Curry against Holiday. Miller sets a screen for Holiday. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting two, gentlemen.
The first one falls. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Well, that's the shot we've all come to expect from Steph Curry. When he's on his game, he's capable of making threes at an historic rate.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 17. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Guys, we got to be more solid, okay? We got to be more solid defensively. Now we got to dig in, we got to guard, okay? And then we got to execute our offense.
A lot of things on that list, trying to refocus his troops moments ago, Coach Alvin Gentry.
Yeah, the energy's all right, but the execution definitely could be better with and without the basketball.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Miller is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Ian Clark. Then it's Holiday. And it's Cousins in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Warriors leading by 15. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
As great a scorer as Kevin Durant is, he is an unselfish player and takes great pride in getting his teammates a good look.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Cousins. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
shooting one.
And so here is Golden State. Now the dish to Durant. Passes it to Thompson. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Warriors leading by 14. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? His jumper is sweet and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
Cousins dishes to Clark. Outside Holiday. And again, no good by New Orleans.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Durant, the pass to Curry. The screen from Thompson. Curry kicks to Durant. On the wing, Iguodala, 6 to shoot. Fires from the line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, KD knows how to use his body on the block, has such a good sense for when to rise and fire.
Here's Cousins. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry passes to Pachulia. Over Miller. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Durant. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Ian Clark.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Curry with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 18. Davis kicks to Holiday. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Holiday dishes to Davis. Cousins inside. Goes up against Pachulia. No good from Cousins. Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Picked by Pachulia. Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Moore with it. Picked up by Thompson. Moore outside. He dishes it to Davis. Over Pachulia. Drills the elbow jumper. 19 points for Anthony Davis.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
Almost unguardable, you could say, Greg. Skilled at holding the ball so high, defenders can't get to it.
Moore outside. Screen by Cousins. And Moore kicks to Miller. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry passes to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Holiday. Curry dishes to Pachulia. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Cousins. New Orleans gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here's Holiday. Miller outside. Screen by Cousins. From deep, Moore. They get the rebound. Davis on the follow.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Darius Miller. It's Curry outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Here is Cunningham. Puts one up from 19. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Curry. Thompson against Moore from 10 feet out, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, think about Klay Thompson. He's basketball royalty. His dad, of course, Michael, the #1 overall pick in 1978. He was a great player, an NBA champion, incredible lineage.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 19. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Iguodala. Curry outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cunningham's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Moore kicks to Davis. He feeds it to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, and when Klay Thompson gets cooking, it is really fun to watch. Remember, this guy set the record for most points in a quarter. Put a hearty 37 on the defense.
Now here is Holiday. Kick out to Moore. Offline with his 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pelicans trail by 21. Cousins with a screen on Thompson. Screen by Cousins. Holiday dishes to Cousins. Bangs home the trifecta. Cousins has got 8 here in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside Durant. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no 3s since then.
Here's Holiday. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 18. Curry on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
I'll tell you, it's a special thing to watch Steph Curry when he's starting to percolate. This guy is an offensive machine.
Here is Cunningham. Here's Davis. Money from the wing. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Back to Curry. There's the pick. Pachulia with the screen on Holiday. To the paint. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Well, Pachulia sets good hard screens and then cuts decisively. So hard to guard in these sets.
Holiday, the pass to Cousins. The shot's good. Cousins has got 31 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Curry kicks to Thompson. Davis against Durant. And Curry has it in the corner. Picked by Pachulia. Just 4 to shoot. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Kev, there's so much to Steph Curry's greatness. He runs the pick and roll to perfection.
Holiday dishes to Cousins. To the paint. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Cousins. And now it's 27 points for Anthony Davis. Now here's Iguodala. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Durant against Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Curry kicks to Thompson. They set the pick. Feeds it to Iguodala. Dishes to Pachulia. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. There's the pass to Cousins. Kicks to Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson against Moore. Picked by Pachulia. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 19. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Bell comes in for Kevin Durant. Young's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here is Cunningham. The feed to Allen. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors leading by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Steph Curry.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
New Orleans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. McCaw's checked in. New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Crawford kicks to Davis. Over West. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's 31 points for Davis.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Bell passes to Livingston. Over Crawford. Livingston, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Jordan Crawford. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Crawford. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Livingston with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we're just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.